Hello everyone, welcome to our special feature on personal boundaries. Now, you know we talk about everything here on the show, and today is no different. We're diving into a topic that's deeply personal and often overlooked, especially when it comes to our friends in the disability community. We're shining a light on the experiences of individuals with disabilities and the importance of understanding and respecting their boundaries. Just like everyone else, they deserve to feel seen, heard, and respected for who they are and the unique challenges they face.
Picture this. A bustling social gathering, music filling the air, laughter echoing around you. It's a joyous occasion, right? But in this crowd we meet Sarah, a young woman navigating the world with a wheelchair. Now as the room fills, so does the space, and soon people are brushing past Sarah, bumping into her chair without a second thought. Someone even rests their drink on the back of her chair, oblivious to the fact that it's an extension of her personal space. Now Sarah is left feeling frustrated, unseen, and quite frankly, a little invisible. You see, what might seem like a minor inconvenience to someone else is a big deal for someone like Sarah. It's about respect, dignity, and recognizing that her wheelchair is not just a piece of equipment. It's her space, her lifeline to navigating the world. This scenario, my friends, is not uncommon. It highlights the importance of spatial awareness, especially when it comes to interacting with people with disabilities. We need to be mindful of our surroundings and the impact our actions have on others. Remember empathy, that golden rule, treat others as you want to be treated. It goes a long way.
Let's talk about the workplace, where we spend a good chunk of our lives. Now imagine a young man named Michael. Michael is brilliant, a real go-getter, but he's also living with an invisible disability, chronic pain. From the outside, he looks perfectly healthy, but beneath the surface, Michael's fighting a daily battle. He needs accommodations to do his job effectively, maybe more frequent breaks or a different kind of chair. But because his disability is unseen, his requests are met with skepticism, doubt. His co-workers make comments like, "You're too young to be that tired," or "You don't look sick," completely dismissing his reality. Michael's boss, well-intentioned but misguided, starts questioning his work ethic, his commitment. The very system that's supposed to support him becomes another hurdle to overcome. This story, my friends, speaks to the very real struggles of millions living with invisible disabilities. We must not judge a book by its cover. It's about creating a workplace environment where everyone feels safe to be themselves, to ask for what they need without judgment. Let's remember, empathy and understanding are not optional, they are essential.
We've all been there, crammed onto a bus or train, every seat taken. Now imagine a young woman named Maria, who's visually impaired, navigating this crowded space. She locates a seat designated for passengers with disabilities. A small sense of relief washes over her. But as the ride continues, someone asks her to move, claiming they need it more. Maria's left feeling embarrassed, humiliated, questioning her right to a space specifically designed for someone like her. This scenario, unfortunately, plays out far too often. It's a stark reminder that accessibility is not a privilege, it's a right. We need to be mindful of those around us, recognizing that not all disabilities are visible. Those designated seats, they're not suggestions, they're there for a reason. It's about respect, compassion, and understanding that everyone deserves to travel with dignity. Let's remember, a little kindness can go a long way in making someone's journey a little bit easier.
Now, we've heard some tough stories, situations that might make you uncomfortable. And you know what? That's okay. Discomfort can be a catalyst for change. But what can we do? How can we be better allies? Well, it starts with communication, finding your voice and using it respectfully. For those navigating the world with disabilities, it's about learning to advocate for your needs. You deserve to be heard, to have your boundaries respected. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but remember, you have a right to set those boundaries. Start small. Practice saying no when you need to, or politely correcting someone who's overstepped. For those of us on the other side, it's about active listening. Pay attention to what's being said, both verbally and non-verbally. Believe people when they share their experiences. Instead of saying, "I understand how you feel," try, "Tell me more about that." Let's create spaces where everyone feels safe to speak their truth.
Now let's talk about legal protections, because knowledge is power, y'all. Many laws are in place to protect the rights of individuals with disabilities. Whether it's the Americans with Disabilities Act here in the United States or similar legislation around the world. These laws exist to ensure equal opportunities, prevent discrimination, and provide avenues for recourse if those rights are violated. It's crucial to familiarize yourself with these laws, both for individuals with disabilities and their allies. Knowing your rights empowers you to advocate for yourself effectively. There are incredible organizations doing phenomenal work, fighting for accessibility, for inclusion, for justice. They're out there providing resources, support, and legal guidance. Don't be afraid to reach out, to connect, to build a network of support. We're all in this together, and together we can create a more just and equitable world for everyone. Remember, information is power, and knowing your rights can make a world of difference.
You know, I always say, surround yourself with people who see you, who hear you, who uplift you. And this rings especially true for individuals with disabilities. Building a supportive network is crucial. This network can include family, friends, colleagues, even online communities.
Having people who understand your experiences, who respect your boundaries, who celebrate your wins, big or small, makes all the difference. This support system can be a source of strength, encouragement, and even advocacy when you need it most. For allies, it's about educating yourselves, challenging your own biases, and being that supportive presence in someone's life. It's about showing up, being present, and being a true ally. Remember, we're all interconnected, and by supporting each other, we create a more inclusive and equitable world for everyone. So let's build those bridges of understanding, of empathy, of love, because that's how we make real change.
We've covered a lot today, from personal stories to practical solutions. But the heart of it all boils down to this: respect. Respecting each other's boundaries, respecting each other's experiences, respecting each other's humanity. It's about recognizing that everyone deserves to feel safe, seen, and valued. Remember, allyship is a verb. It requires action. Educate yourselves, challenge your own biases, and be that voice for change. We've included some amazing resources in the description below. Organizations doing incredible work to support individuals with disabilities. Thank you for joining this important conversation today. Let's continue to lift each other up, to advocate for one another, and to create a world where everyone can thrive. Remember, boundaries unbroken, spirits unyielding, that's the path forward.